You accomplished something, and now you're on to the next thing. But hey, don't you think that you're forgetting something really important? Why are you skipping the fun part? This is what we live for, and that is to celebrate your small victories. They should come naturally to you, and that's exactly what we are talking about today. So let's go!
And the stars holding me.
Hello and welcome back to 8 Habit 8 Week series, where I'm committed to help you making little changes in your lifestyle to make it a bit more better. The sixth habit is celebrating small wins. Life is not just about eating, sleeping, and repeating. It's more about being present and expressing your emotions in a healthy way. When we are doing a project, we are more likely to wait for it to finish, but it's quite opposite with life. Nobody is wishing to reach the destination. It's more like enjoying the journey, because destination is dying when you're old. Do you want to go there? Of course not. It's about all those experiences that we have gradually while we are growing old. But we're not waiting to get old. It's about all those days when we are grateful about the fact that we can taste good food and we can listen to good music and our body is working fine and everything is going amazing. It's about acknowledging your efforts you took to get there step by step. Why is it so important to celebrate your little accomplishments? Because when you are generally happy about what you have accomplished so far, then you are more likely to crave more of that feeling. You will be happy for the reward and would do anything to achieve it again. Little by little becomes a lot. And just as I already told you that you are more likely to focus on what you lack rather than what you have, that's the reason why we keep on repeating that miserable cycle. You don't have to throw a party or brag about it to anyone. Just do it for yourself. Do it for your own satisfaction. There are a lot of ways to show yourself that you care and your efforts are not invisible. Let me tell you the top 5 ways to start celebrating your small wins, because it's not about understanding why we should celebrate, but more about how we should celebrate. Number 1, give yourself presents. Offer yourself something in return after you have accomplished what you promised. You have been working tirelessly on a project for weeks. You did everything you could, pouring your heart and soul into every single detail. Finally, the day arrives when you hit that summit. What to do now? Now it's not the moment to skip the celebration part and go back to getting another project, because that would make you feel as if you're not doing something for your happiness. You are just living for the sake of working. A present could be anything. It could be a book, maybe offering yourself a pizza, watching a movie, or maybe going on a spa day. It's not that hard. You have been working from weeks and you will work for the upcoming months as well. The only thing that's supposed to be changing is that you take a pause and you give yourself a pat on the back and feel good about your accomplishments. It don't take much efforts, but you are supposed to be treating yourself as a priority. Never forget that your body do a lot for you. I have recently seen this reel on my Instagram feed when I was just randomly scrolling something, and I got to know that our white blood cells do a lot for you. Just when you feel like nobody cares about you, then always know that the white blood cell literally chases down a parasite in your blood cells and it just haunts it and it kills it. So everything is working perfectly. You are healthy, you are doing things at your own pace, and you're learning, and moreover you're gaining experience. Then what's the problem by saying yourself that you did an amazing job? After all, you got this job so you could feel that financial freedom and finally be happy. But now that you've realized your life has become monotonous and you no longer enjoy what you're doing, then change it, because you can. Most of the things in your life are in your control. Skipping the celebration won't give you any more time to do your things. In fact, time always fills itself to your needs. It's like water taking shape to whatever container you're pouring it in. I don't exactly remember the name of this experiment, but I have read about it on the internet. Imagine two groups of people tasked with completely the same project. The first group is told that the project is a breeze, something that can be easily completed in just 3 hours. The second group, however, is informed that the project is incredibly difficult and will likely take like 3 days to finish. Now here's where it gets interesting. Both groups actually end up taking the amount of time they were told to complete the project, which was literally the same thing to do. What does this tell us? Well, it speaks volumes about the influence of our mind and beliefs on our behavior. The first group, with the perception that the task is easy and manageable, they approached it with confidence, completing it within the allotted time of 3 hours. On the other hand, the second group, faced with the belief that the task is daunting and time-consuming, likely experiencing feelings of stress and overwhelming situations, leading them to take the full 3 days to finish. So according to me, it's more about time and your management skills. You have already tried everything and you're still not satisfied with how much you can get done in a day. Then I say, why not try to tell me the problem and let's get to a solution together. You can book a free call with me. I'll link it down in the description. Make sure you check that out. Let's move on to the second one. Give yourself a pep talk. Sometimes all you need is a little boost of encouragement to keep yourself going. So take a moment to look in the mirror and tell yourself, you've got this. Remind yourself of your strengths, your accomplishments, and your potential. It might sound cheesy, but trust me, a few words of self-love can work wonders for your confidence and motivation. Your mindset is everything, and if you can think that you can do something, then you're right. And you think you can not do it, then you're right as well. In this world, if we could be anything, then why not be positive? It doesn't cost you anything to be happy, to have a positive outlook on life and expect good things to happen to you, to expect miracles from universe, to consider yourself lucky enough to get good things and feeling like everything works out for you just fine. Ever had one of those days when you feel like you're going to be sick and you eventually did? You do get sick because we are manifesting bad things subconsciously in our life sometimes. I know that you cannot stop your mind from thinking random thoughts, but you can always replace them with the good ones. Remember that good old example where a person asks you not to imagine a pink elephant, and what are you doing right now? Imagining a big pink elephant. Obviously, you know your mind works like that, right? You are in absolute control of what you want more of, and you are in control of what you think. So don't forget to tell yourself that you've got this, that you can do this, that you believe in yourself and your abilities, that you're doing just fine, that you're already on your way to success. You may not believe that you're a millionaire because that's a highly unrealistic statement, but what you can believe is that you are on your way to becoming a millionaire. Because when you're saying that you're on your way to do something, you're more likely to affirm it into your life. Number 3, allow yourself some leisure time. Watch that movie that you've been postponing due to an important exam. Go out with your friends. Maybe try a new hobby like drawing to prove yourself that you can easily do anything you put your mind to. Maybe go on a solo movie date. There are a lot of ways to romanticize your life. And if you want to know more about how to romanticize your life, then I suggest you definitely check this video. It's amazing and I will give you amazing experiences, important tips. In that way, you can start romanticizing your life right away. I mean, why not? When it comes to celebrating, I usually love to do something that I enjoy. Let's say I just love watching a movie then I dedicate a little bit of time from my day to go watch my favorite movie or a web series that I'm invested in. We cannot watch the entire series in one go. Yes, some people do that, but it's crazy. So if you're watching a series, then dedicate some time every single day. Promise yourself that when you are completing this project, you're done with your homework, then you will get this as a reward. You can even soak yourself in that bathtub and talk to yourself, or maybe read a good book and just relax for a while, because you have accomplished something. You are not giving yourself enough credit, and there's no way that it's going to make you feel any better that you're going to another project. You feel like it's going to make you productive, save time, but no, it doesn't work like that. You are not a machine, and everything should be in a balance. You are working fine, then you have to take a break as well. Number 4, make a playlist and daydream. Imagine yourself living that life you desire. Make a playlist of some good songs that get you into that vibe. Your aim is to feel good, and there's no one judging you. Music has the power to change your emotions. Have you ever realized when we are listening to a sad music, let's say a breakup song or whatever, then we are into that zone and we are crying and thinking like we had a breakup even though we are single. It happens, right? And whenever we are listening to a music, let's say a wedding music or maybe a party music, then you are dancing in the halls and you're thinking like you've transferred yourself to that Ibiza beach party just by listening to a playlist. So that gets you into a good mood. Music is a great way to make yourself feel like you are doing something great in life and you deserve accomplishments. You deserve to take some time for yourself. Simply play any song that you like and imagine yourself living your dream life. Make yourself feel better. Imagine that you have your dream house that you were manifesting from years. Or maybe imagine yourself driving that dream car. Imagine yourself getting down of that hallway of your home that you bought from your own money. And then you're just having a great breakfast, maybe a 3-course meal. And then you're dancing in the hallway, again in the imagination. And then you're exploring every area out there you have. You're going to your backyard, you're experiencing good vibes, you're seeing that you have 2 swimming pools. Wow. Maybe you have a jacuzzi, or you have a beautiful garden, you have a lot of trees, maybe you have animals, maybe your dog is coming to you and he is wagging his tail and you're petting him. It can make you feel so much better. Plus, you're working for yourself. You're doing everything you can. So you are supposed to feel that you're going in the right direction. And you can only make that happen when you take a pause and celebrate. Be more self-aware. Know what you like to do, what makes you happy, what never fails to make you smile. Like whenever I feel sad, or maybe I feel like I'm really overwhelmed by situations, or I have a lot to do, then I just leave everything behind, take a nap, and even if I don't feel better by that, I just go out there, play my favorite music and dance on it. And I know that nobody's watching, so I dance like nobody's watching. Yes, my work won't be done itself, but at least now I have a fresh mind, a fresh perspective to look at things. Now I can start with a happy feeling and a good mood. And we can accomplish so much more when we are in a right state of mind. Number 5, give yourself some me time. Never ignore yourself of your needs. Sometimes prioritize and give yourself compliments after you accomplish something good. Give yourself the credit that you deserve, the credit for doing something that wasn't easy, but you did it anyway. You have come so far. Something you used to think that you can never finish, but you did. Even if it's writing your first chapter of that unfinished fantasy fiction, or finally having enough courage to get your homework done after facing so much resistance because it's your favorite show going on TV. It could be a simple smile in the mirror or patting yourself on the back. And that's it. That's it for today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more content on mental health and productivity, plus my personalized writing advice. As always, I will link the assignment in the description. Make sure you check that out. Until next time, signing off.